Hello everyone and welcome back to Azure Cloud Today. Today we would be pushing Microsoft Teams to an enrolled iPhone the way an IT admin does. We'll add the app, assign it to our end user, then open our enrolled iPhone and see how the end users can install the published applications by themselves. If you are following along from the start, then please note that moving forward, we would be assigning all policies and applications to a user called end user instead of admin, since we want our videos to relate more with the real world scenario. Quick question worth answering before we click anything. Why bother deploying Teams from Intune at all? Users can just download it themselves, right? True, I agree. But here's why admin pushes it via Intune. First, Teams is the core application used by almost every organization. It's chat, calls, meetings, and files in one application. So it's almost always the first thing a new starter needs. Second, when Intune deploys it, this application becomes the managed app, and that is the foundation we build on later when we add an application protection policy to stop work data from leaking out. And third is that you remove the guesswork. The user gets the genuine Microsoft Teams application from the right publisher without searching the App Store and tapping the wrong results. So let's go and set it up in the Intune Admin Center. We are now in our Intune Admin Center. Let's click on User at the left side to see if our user has a license assigned to it. Okay, let's find the user. Let's click on the user end user over here and then let's go to licenses over here. We can clearly see that Microsoft 365 Business Premium license is already assigned to the user. So Microsoft Teams, Outlook, OneDrive, and also Microsoft Intune would work. Then let's click on groups over here and then let's go to all groups over here. And then this is the user group there where we would be enforcing this policy. And this is the user group where we would be pushing the Microsoft Teams application. So let's click and open it. And then let's click on members over here inside manage. We would notice that our end user is part of this group called all iOS users. So now let's deploy the Microsoft Teams applications. To do that, let's click on apps at the left side. Then let's select the platform, which is iOS, iPad OS. These are the two applications which are already deployed. If you want to know how to deploy a Microsoft Edge application to an iPhone, or if you want to know how to push Microsoft OneDrive to an iPhone via Microsoft Intune, then please click on the card attached on the top right of this video. So let's go ahead and click on create over here, and then the platform is already selected. In the app type, let's click on the drop down and select iOS store app. Let's click on select. In the select app, let's click on search the app store. Before searching the application, we would have to select the country. Over here I'll set it to Ireland. Let's search the application from the app store. After the search, we notice the application over here. Let's click on it, and at the bottom, let's click on select. As you notice, most of the fields over here have auto-populated for us. Let's change the minimum operating system to maybe 15. And then the category, we'll click on the category drop down and maybe select productivity. And then let's click on next. Over here, we have required and available over here. If you want to know the difference between required and available and when to use each one of them, then please click on the card attached on the top right of this video. Over here, I would be selecting available for enrolled devices. So I'll click on add group over here and then search for our iOS group, which is just over here. Then let's click on select. Then let's click on next. We would review the choices and the selection that we make. Let's expand this to just double verify. We see our all iOS users group being a part here. Let's click on create. In such a way, we have already created a Microsoft Teams application and have pushed it to our enrolled iPhone. We are now in our enrolled BYOD or personal iPhone, which is enrolled into Microsoft Intune. Let's click on the company portal app now. It's signing in. Now let's click on view all apps uh, right besides recently published. Over here, we can clearly see that Microsoft Teams application that we pushed from Intune is showing up. Let's click on it and then let's click on install over here. Pending install, go to home screen to check progress. In the screen, we can see it is requesting us to approve the installation of Microsoft Teams. Let's click on install over here right now. And then we can go to our home screen to check the progress. In such a way, if you notice at the bottom left, Microsoft Teams is getting installed for us. Let's fully finish the job by opening Microsoft Teams and signing in with our end user. Let's open and then let's enter the email, which is end user at AzureCloudToday.live. Let's click on next. Teams would like to send you notifications. Let's click on allow over here. Next, got it. Okay, if you notice over here, the activity chat, calendar, calls, files, all these features are now available for us. Let's look at 3 real world scenarios to understand this better. First is a new starter onboarding. Let's imagine a scenario where a new employee called Tom is joining a new organization. Microsoft Teams over here will surely be the go-to application that he would be using because this is also an application through which you can chat with your colleagues, you can attend meetings, and you can also share files. So in such a scenario, you can push this application to Tom's user group so that he gets this instantly. You can either set it as required or available, depends on your needs. And then Tom can just go inside the company portal from his enrolled iPhone and then just download Microsoft Teams instantly. The second scenario is to standardize for future application protection policies. So if we push our Microsoft Teams via Microsoft Intune, it becomes a managed application. So with that, we can enforce application protection policies in the future videos. Like for example, blocking of copy pasting can also be enforced using this. Where's my Teams ticket? You could have a scenario where an end user accidentally deleted or removed Microsoft Teams. In such a scenario, if you would have pushed Microsoft Teams via Intune, then the end user simply can open company portal, search for the application Microsoft Teams just like we did, and then could tap install, which would then install the Microsoft Teams application onto their enrolled iPhone. And this completely eliminates the need for creating a ticket with IT. So that's the whole journey. We added Microsoft Teams as an iOS store app. We assigned it as available so user can grab it from the company portal themselves. And we watched it install and signed in on a personal iPhone with no App Store hunting required. Next in the series, we'll deploy Microsoft Authenticator and a little later we'll come back to Teams and lock it down with an application protection policy so that work data cannot leak out. If this helped, do hit subscribe so that you do not miss it. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.